Hi everyone, I'm Stella Rose and welcome to Stella Rose Knows. Let's go! How many legs does a spider have? How long does a giraffe snake grow? Let's find out together on Stella Rose Knows. Stella Rose Knows. Welcome back, friends. Today we're at the Longbottom Bird Ranch to discuss a common animal that you might see at ponds, rivers, or even lakes. You guessed it, a duck. Let's go learn about ducks. Today, we're at the Longbottom Bird Ranch. Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, Stella.
Do you mind if we ask you a few questions about ducks or the bird ranch?
I would love that.
Why are ducks' feet red?
That's a great question. So ducks' feet are webbed because they spend so much time in the water. That webbing allows them to swim better and faster. So when you see them in the water, they're pushing themselves a lot faster than I can because of their webbed feet.
Yeah, if humans had webbed feet, they could probably swim as fast as a duck.
Yes, I wish I had webbed feet.
Are ducks' feathers really waterproof?
Ducks' feathers are really waterproof, yes. So they have a little gland right above their tail. It's called the preening gland, and what that does is it lets a little bit of oil out when they're swimming, and they put that all over their feathers, and that keeps the feathers waterproof so they can stay warm in the winter, because under the feathers they're dry.
What do ducks eat?
Well, here we feed ducks a special duck feed that Purina makes. Like Purina makes dog food or cat food, they also make a duck pellet that has all the nutritious content that the ducks need to thrive and be happy and put on good weight. Niacin is something you don't find in regular food that you find in duck food, the ducks need. But as far as sometimes treats, we'll do non-citrus fruit, mainly watermelon. All the ducks out here love watermelon.
I love watermelon.
You love watermelon too? Are you a duck?
No.
No? Okay. But they also eat mealworms. That's another treat they love.
So does that make them omnivores?
That does make them omnivores.
How many ducks are brought here?
Here we have 97 birds total. Some are ducks, some are geese, but most of them, probably about 90 of those are ducks.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, yes.
How many ducks and geese and duck hunt?
Well, there's many different ways, different paths they take to get here, but usually it's because someone will buy a pet duckling and they want to keep it as a pet. But what happens is it only takes 4 weeks for that baby duck to turn into a big, full-size duck. 4 weeks. And then they don't want it anymore, so they'll drop it at a local pond or park and they assume it'll be okay because they see ducks in the park. But these type of ducks cannot fly. And because they can't fly, they can't survive in the wild. So I have to go out and pick them up or people bring them to me. And that's how we get them all.
That's kind of sad, but it's good that you take them.
Thank you. It is a little sad, but it's a happy ending, right? And you hear that sound she's making? That's the call. That's why they're called call ducks, because she makes that really loud sound. And people gave me these call ducks because they were living in their house. Inside, they kept them in their living room. And they said, they're too loud. I was like, yeah, no ducks in the living room.
What are some ways that people at home can help the bird ranch?
There's a lot of different ways. Often we're looking for volunteers. If you're someone that wants to get your hands a little bit dirty and help us out, we have people that come out and help us catch the birds often. Other we call it indirect care, which is like people help me with the website if they know more about computers than I do, things like that. And the biggest way is we are run only on donations. So we have people in Canada and Australia who send us a couple bucks, and that's how we afford to do all of this. So donations.
I love donations. Jimmy let me name this little duck because she doesn't have a name. And I'm going to name her Ginger. Is there anything else you'd like us to know about ducks or the bird ranch?
In general, I think the most important message we like to get out and why we do so many education events is we just want people to know to don't get a pet duck if you haven't looked into what it takes to take care of a duck. They're a difficult pet to keep, and they're worth it if you're willing to put in the time. But if you're not, just don't get a pet duck. Yeah. Don't get a pet duck. That worked on me. I'm not going to get any more ducks. Thank you. I appreciate you coming out, showing off our birds, and hanging out with Gracie.
Jimmy and I are going to go check out some more ducks. But stick around for our Stella Rose Knows question of the day. Today, we learned all about ducks. Let's see what you remember on our Stella Rose Knows question of the day. What is it called if a duck eats both plants and animals? A, omnivore? Is it B, carnivore? Or if it's C, herbivore? You guessed A, you were correct. If any animal eats plants and animals, it's called omnivore.
All right, so this is embarrassing, but this is what we have to do because she's blind and she doesn't know who's coming. I sing to her so she knows it's me, but we only sing one song, okay? Show a little faith, there's magic in the night. You ain't a beauty, but hey, you're alright. Oh, that's alright with me. Oh, see? Thunder Road, Bruce Springsteen. She loves it.
This black and white duck is named Gladys. She was born with no eyes. She's blind, but she still beats everybody up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have an animal question, let's find out together. Stella Rose Knows. Thanks for watching. Bye. Longbottom really need your help, so please make a donation.